Hi everyone, I'm Nate with the BitTorrent Sync team. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to share files using Sync. So let's say I have a folder of vacation photos and videos I'd like to send to my friends and family that I have currently sitting on my desktop. When I right-click it, an option will appear for me to share the folder using Sync. But before we do that, I wanted to direct your attention to some of the privacy settings that are in place. First off, you can set the access permission to be read-only or read and write. Then you'll see a set of security settings which allow you to set expiration parameters for the links, such as number of days or number of times a link can be used. You'll see that by default, the link expiration is set for 3 days, and anyone who requests access to a folder must be approved by you. Note that when you click the QR code, there aren't security settings in place because it's a direct connection with the peer. So going back to sharing, when you click the email option, it'll launch your default email client with a pre-written note. You can edit this as you see fit. All I have to do is enter the email address of the recipient and hit send. You can also copy the link to your clipboard and share it via your communicator of choice, be it Skype, Hangouts, etc. The last option is a QR code, which is for connecting mobile devices. This is something we walk through in a separate video, available on our YouTube page. So now, we're going to have a look at what happens on the receiver's end. Earlier, when we used the email option, I sent it to a test account. When I click the link, it'll trigger a browser window, which shows the folder name and the size of the folder. Note that if the receiver does not have Sync, they'll be prompted to install. The browser redirects to the Sync app, where the receiver can add a location for the folder. Let's choose Desktop and connect. Now let's go back to the sender's end. Once the receiver connects, the sender will get a notice to approve the request. Remember that this is a default in the security settings. If you click the name of the requester, it'll provide some details on the individual's device, as well as a fingerprint ID that can be used to authenticate the requester. Once approved, the folder will begin syncing. You can customize these columns to show things like progress, size of folder, and other information about the sync. A check mark will indicate that the sync has finished.